Welcome to the Hopkins Center. Take a moment to silence your cell phone. Also, please locate the nearest fire exit. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Roshni Pinto-Powell, and I'm the Associate Dean of Admissions. I have the honor and pleasure of hosting the ceremony today. Welcome, everybody. And now we are proud to introduce the class of 2023. I'm going to ask the class to rise and face the audience, and let's break this pin drop silence by giving them a rousing welcome. All right. With that warm welcome, you may be seated and remain seated through the remarks. On behalf of our Dean, Dr. Dwayne Compton, our alumni speaker, Dr. Joanne Conroy, our Senior Associate Dean of Medical Education, Dr. Greg Ogrink, our Senior Associate Dean of Clinical Affairs, Dr. Rich Rothstein, and our Associate Dean of Diversity, Dr. Stephanie White, myself, as well as all the faculty in the audience and those faculty hard at work today in the hospitals and clinics, we want to welcome all of you, the class of 2023, family, friends, well-wishers, to this wonderful white coat ceremony for this class. Welcome to our beautiful town of Hanover, our gorgeous Dartmouth campus. And I know those of you not from New England might have felt a little nippy this morning as you woke up. But we promise we've arranged for the day to warm up a bit into the mid-50s and 60s. It's a beautiful, balmy day. In the long history and tradition of medicine and medical education, the white coat ceremony actually is a relative newcomer. Begun in 1993 at Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons by Dr. Arnold Gold of the Gold Humanism Foundation, and all of you have that white pin on your coats from that foundation. Dr. Gold instituted the white coat ceremony to emphasize humanism in medicine at the very start of medical school. The tradition spread quickly to other medical schools, and over a decade or so here, in the turn of the century, about 2000, a beloved faculty member, Dr. Joseph O'Donnell, brought this ceremony to Geisel, and we have had it every year since. Today, the white coat ceremony is a tradition in most health profession schools, not just medical schools. But at Geisel, we've put our own little stamp on it, and you will hopefully see some of that during the ceremony today. Because we've decided to actually hold this ceremony about a month or two after you matriculate, because we want you to really feel the importance, more than the symbolism of the white coat, which will be explained to you in some of the speeches today. We hope that this pause from matriculation to today will allow you to fully appreciate and recognize your passage through that space between layperson and becoming a physician. This beautiful short ceremony is much more than mere symbolism, correct? It should be a reminder in all health professions that as we physically or figuratively put on our white coats, that we remember why we are here. Dr. Howard Stein, a medical anthropologist, wrote a beautiful short poem that captures this sentiment and our current state of medicine beautifully in a poem that I'd like to read with you, titled, "Why We Are Here." I also note that these sentiments are reflected in the mission statement of the class of 2023 and in our speakers today. And you will hear this, I hope, and see the thread. Changes accrue like ice, wraps itself around tree limbs and branches until they sag. Some break from the strain, others somehow hold. New rules, new routines, new procedures, new technology. Just when you've mastered one change, another comes along like an ambush. After a while, it's almost easy to forget why we're here. To care for sick folks, for a lot of the poorest ones, we're the end of the line. Sometimes we have to remember that's what we're here for, is just to do the right thing. That stays the same. Thank you for listening. So to start us off today, I'd like to welcome Dr. Greg Ogrink to the podium. Dr. Ogrink is Professor of Medicine, Community and Family Medicine, and the Dartmouth Institute. He is an internist at the White River Junction VA Hospital and our Senior Associate Dean for Medical Education. Dr. Ogrink is thus in charge of the coordination of all 4 years of our medical curriculum at Geisel. I invite him to the podium to introduce our Dean, Dr. Dwayne Compton.
So let me add my good morning and welcome to Hanover, a beautiful fall day, and welcome to those who are watching streaming on our website. I have the honor of introducing our Dean, Dwayne Compton, who is Professor of Biochemistry and Cell Biology here at Geisel. Dr. Compton has been our Dean since 2004 and has led the school through, with a very steady hand, through some reorganizations as well as continued growth. His lab studies chromosomal segregation. Now, this is especially during cell division and some of the spindles and the microtubules that occur. Now, this is very important. The first years are already familiar with this. This is incredibly important in cancer biology, and it really focuses on the regulation of these changes. Dean Compton continues as an active teacher in small groups with the first-year students. He has an active lab with graduate students. And I think also impressive, and this is for the first years, if you have a chance, is to stop by his lab and his lab office, which is on Remsen 4, just above Remsen 3, where you spend a lot of your time, because he's a spectacular photographer. Now, he has pictures of landscapes and landmarks that he's taken, but he also has scientific photographs of cell division and the chromosomes. And these are beautiful and really interesting. And they've been spectacular enough, they've graced the cover of many biomedical journals. So join me in welcoming the Dean of the Geisel School of Medicine, Dwayne Compton.
Good morning. Thanks for that introduction. It's a bit embarrassing. Anyway, good morning, class of 2023. Hope the first few weeks have gone well for you. I would love to turn this into a TBL session if I had the ability to do that. Let me start by extending a warm welcome to all the family and friends that are here today. This is a really important ceremony to mark the entrance of our students into the medical profession. And I'm really thankful that you all came to join us to do this. Whether the person you are representing in our class is your partner, a daughter or son, a niece or nephew, a granddaughter or grandson, whatever the relationship, the support that you provide is incredibly important. And I just want to convey my sincere thanks for that support. And I'm also going to pledge to you that it is our role, and the faculty and the staff, I pledge to you that we will provide our support to getting these students and training them to become the best possible physicians in both the art and the science of medicine. There's a couple of special recognitions I'd like to make before I begin. One is I would very much like to recognize Emily Bakemeyer, who is in the audience today. She is a member of the Dartmouth College Board of Trustees, so I'm very appreciative of her support in being here today. I would also like to recognize members of the extended Mertens-Huber family are in the audience with us today. That family has created a scholarship fund, which is our single largest scholarship fund, which will support many of the students through their training. And I'm just really pleased to have members of that extended family here today to show their support and to witness your inauguration into the medical profession. So thank you for being here. Now to our students. It's a good time to take a moment, take a deep breath and do some reflection. It's been a couple of months since you arrived. And just like that, Foundations of Medicine is now behind you. It goes by fast. And so I want you to take a moment and think about that and make sure to pay attention to the scenery as you're going through this. Things move fast. And so just take a deep breath. I mean, literally, take a deep breath in and out. All right, good. So as many of you know, I'm a very avid hiker, and I do a lot of hiking when I have the time. And before I choose a particular hike to do, I do some research. So I'll check in on the weather conditions. I look at the trail distance, the elevation gain on the trail, whether there's going to be a nice view at the top or not, and I don't really do hikes unless there's a view at the top. And, whether there'll be available water sources if I need something like that. So I do all this research, and most of that pre-work I do is either at home or it's standing at the trailhead. So I do all my pre-work, and then I start the hike. And the path inevitably bends up, because I'm always going up a hill, up a mountain. And at some point soon after I start, there's always my inner voice, and it says to me, this is your journey. Let's go find out what's out there. And it's that inner voice is telling me that because I rarely take the same hike twice. I almost always choose something different that I've never done before, some trail I've never gone on before. To me, I want to use this as a metaphor. It may be a simple metaphor, it may be perhaps too simplified, but I think it's appropriate, and I look at it this way. Before coming to Geisel, you did a lot of pre-work. You did a lot of research on medical schools. Your first day of orientation was a couple of months ago, and I know it seems like a long time ago, but on that first day, you were standing at your metaphorical trailhead for your medical training. Now, though, you're a few months in, you're on the path. You're on that hike, you're moving up, you're moving fast. And what I hope and what I want for you is for your inner voice to be saying to you, and within each one of you, this is my journey. Let's go find out what's out there. So the first couple months, I hope you've begun to experience the very real power of teamwork. You're not alone on this journey. You may have already felt the sense of support from your classmates or your big sibs. They're on this path with you. And heck, you may have actually grown to love TBL sessions by now. But it's more than just your students and fellow classmates who are on this journey with you. We are walking beside you on this path and on this journey. And we, the faculty and staff, I'm here on behalf of the faculty and staff of Geisel, of Dartmouth Hitchcock, White River Junction, and all our other clinical partners. And we're here to help guide you on that journey. So I hope in the first couple of months that you've begun to realize how dedicated our faculty and our staff are towards your education, and that you're feeling that sense of teamwork that's also coming from them to help you. So as some of you know, last weekend we hosted reunion events for alumni, and for me it was a wonderful way to connect with students from past generations and to learn about their fondness for our school and our faculty. I spoke at length with one student who graduated about 10 years ago, and I asked her, what do you remember most about your time in medical school? And without hesitation, she responded that her strongest memories were about the relationships that she formed with her fellow students and with the faculty. And she told me as she's gone through her career that her current colleagues who graduated from other schools just don't ever talk about that same level of connection that they made with their classmates, that she made with her classmates. And so this is the essence of the journey that you've started. What's particularly interesting to me is you explicitly cite that journey in your mission statement. You cite that we are bonded together in a common mission to serve others on this journey, and that resonates with me a lot. And to be honest, I didn't know that until I just was up here this morning reading your mission statement. So I didn't pre-plan my comments around your mission statement. But this is the journey to prepare you to be the best physician possible, and the journey to build lifelong relationships. And that's the journey that you're on and that we're on with you. So today we formalize the beginning of your journey to become a physician as we bestow on you a profound symbol of the profession, which is the white coat. So in a moment, Dr. Ogrance will give you some history of the white coat and its purpose and symbolism. And the symbolism of the white coat and the person who wears it includes characteristics such as purity and integrity, cleanliness, and many other attributes that are ascribed to the medical profession. But I'd like you to consider a different perspective. I would profess that the power of the white coat lies equally in how you act and behave while you wear it as it does in how people see it. So as you wear your white coat today and each day forward, be aware of your surroundings and be mindful of how your actions will impact on others. You have an immense power to make a positive impact on people's lives. So I'm asking you to use that power carefully and thoughtfully, responsibly and selflessly. And if you do that, if you carry yourself that way, you have an immense ability to make positive change in people's lives. So on behalf of all the faculty and staff, we now welcome you to the medical profession and to our community at the Geisel School of Medicine. So thank you very much and congratulations today.
Thank you, Dean Compton. And our students will actually get this opportunity to wear that white coat this week because it's Sim Clinic Week coming up. I welcome Dr. Greg Ogrink back to the podium to tell us a little bit about the history and significance of the white coat.
So I want to share with you a little bit about where the white coat came from and its history. These are some comments put together by Dr. Matt Duncan, who is our clerkship director in psychiatry and had been our past associate dean of student affairs. So prior to the turn of the 19th century, the white coat was black. Black was both symbolic and functional. It symbolized the gravity of the doctor's visit, as well as the dual role of the doctor as coroner, since a visit from the doctor often only shortly preceded death. It was also the color that best hid the accumulation of the blood and the daily grime of desperate surgery. And it was in 1889 that surgeons were the first to wear the white coat. Joseph Lister, a Scottish surgeon, building on the work of Louis Pasteur's germ theory, suggested that surgeons should routinely wash their hands before placing them inside the human body. This was a novel idea and also a very good idea at the time. It was then that the white coat replaced the black frock as a symbol of the scientific foundation of medicine, of the purity and the hope against illness and death. And thus, for the past 130 years, the white coat has been one of the most recognized symbols of medicine. Now, prior to this, dating back to 400 BC, the primary symbol of medicine and healing had been the snake and the staff, or the rod of Aesculapius, a reference to the Greek god of medicine. And Aesculapius is called upon in the first lines of the Hippocratic Oath, an oath that students will take upon graduation. And it begins thus: I swear by Apollo the physician, and Aesculapius the surgeon, likewise Hygeia and Panacea, and call upon the gods and goddesses to witness that I will observe and keep this unwritten oath to the utmost of my power and judgment. The Hippocratic Oath, which is considered one of the oldest binding documents in history, goes on to outline the ethical conduct expected of all physicians over the past 2,500 years, including things such as first do no harm, treat the sick to the best of one's ability, preserve patient privacy, and to teach the secrets of medicine to the next generation. Now, in the healing temples of Aesculapius, the non-venomous snakes that now bear his name were introduced to the temple and were encouraged to crawl around freely on the floor where the sick and the injured slept. The shedding of the snake's skin symbolized the rejuvenation and hope for new life. And the snake also captured the dual nature of the physician who deals with life and death, sickness and health. You'll see this symbol is still present on the Geisel shield that's on the shoulder of your white coat. As Dr. Pinto-Powell mentioned, the white coat ceremony is relatively new since the early 1990s, started at Columbia University. As envisioned by Dr. Gold, the white coat, in addition to being a symbol of the scientific foundations of medicine, is also intended to symbolize the bond between student and teacher, as well as doctor and patient. It's described by Dr. Gold as a gift of faith, confidence, and compassion, and as a symbol of trust that we, as your teachers and mentors, believe and know that each of you possess the traits and the ability to carry on the noble tradition of doctoring. And so today, with your families and friends and faculty and peers as witnesses, we're honored to present each of you with this symbolic gift and welcome you to the profession of medicine and to Dartmouth Geisel School of Medicine. So congratulations on this important day.
Thank you, Dr. Obrink. It now gives me great pleasure to welcome our student speaker for the morning. And Leslie, you can come up to the podium while I introduce you. Each year, a Year 2 student is chosen to address the first-year class and share a few words of wisdom. Our speaker this year is Leslie Ewan. Leslie graduated from Cornell University with a bachelor's degree in biology and society. She was interested in orthopedic medicine, an interest that has only grown and blossomed this past year. More important than her academic success at Geisel, I would like to highlight the kind of person Leslie Ewan is and what her colleagues think of her by reading some of their comments. Leslie is one of the most selfless classmates in our year. She has an incredible ability to make everyone she talks to feel special, and more importantly, feel cared for. Behind the scenes, she's always one of the last people at any event, tending to often overlook details and making sure that everything runs smoothly. Her talk is titled Kindness and Gratitude, Medicine for Self-Doubt. Apart from her wonderful personality, she has an incredible mind and is destined for great things as a future pediatric orthopedic surgeon, I believe. Additionally, but we won't mind if you change your mind as well. Additionally, her great intellect comes with great humility. Never one to brag or show off. Quite simply put, Leslie embodies kindness. That kindness is recognized and valued, and why she's elected today to speak to you. Please give her a warm welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Pinto-Powell, for that very kind introduction. And to the class of 2023, congratulations. I'm honored and humbled to stand before you today. You're a class of professional athletes, veterans, fire breathers, and as much as it pains me to say, the 2019 Swenson Cup champions. You were all chosen to be part of this class because of something that is uniquely you, and you all deserve to be here. I emphasize this idea of deserving to be here because it can be really difficult at times to truly believe. Some of you may have already experienced this doubt, others of you may not feel it until later, but I think it's really important to realize that we all go through insecurities. It's not just you who struggles to fit your work and life responsibilities into a 24-hour day, who is simultaneously inspired by your incredible colleagues and terrified that you won't be able to keep up, and who wonders at times if you are really cut out for this career path. None of us are perfect, but deserving to be here and deserving to wear the white coat don't require us to be. If your intentions are kind and you're doing your best, that is enough. Wearing your white coat with kindness starts with choosing to be kind to yourself. By now, you've probably figured out that there will always be more to do, more studying, more papers to write, more volunteer work. And because of this, it can feel like you're falling short a lot of the time. Be kind to yourself. Try to focus on what you accomplish each day instead of fixating on the things that you don't get to. And don't let all those Anki cards keep you from enjoying this incredible community. It can be really hard at times to pull ourselves away from the work, but the moments that we take outside of the libraries will be the ones that we remember the most. For me, it's been the nights at Ramuto's, the pickup basketball games, the afternoons at the Dartmouth Skiway. Getting to know your colleagues, your faculty members, and the community will not only enrich your experience, it will also help you grow as a person. In that vein, none of us would have gotten here today without a little help along the way. Take the time to acknowledge and express your gratitude for the people who contribute to your lives. And this goes beyond your friends and family, to your mentors, the cashier at the grocery store, the people who clean the libraries that you learn in every day. Medical school can be stressful, but at the end of the day, we all have so much to be thankful for. And I have found that in the moments when I feel the most lost, practicing gratitude helps helps to remind me of why I chose to be here and why I would make that same choice time and time again. When you come up on stage and put on your white coat for the first time, I hope you do so with pride. I hope this coat empowers you to do good, to connect with others, and I hope you never let self-doubt keep you from pursuing the specialty of your dreams or from applying to a research fellowship that grabs your attention. As medical students, we tend to overcomplicate things, but I think the answer to the question, do I deserve to be here, is quite simple. If you can say that you've been kind and genuine in your actions, then the answer is yes, you are enough. Thank you. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Leslie. Your words of wisdom were heartfelt and on point. Beautiful. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce our alumni speaker, Dr. Joanne Conroy. Dr. Conroy is the president and CEO of Dartmouth Hitchcock Health and our gorgeous flagship hospital, DHMC, Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center in Lebanon, New Hampshire, which I hope you all get to see. Dr. Conroy is an anesthesiologist who received her bachelor's degree in chemistry from Dartmouth College and her medical degree from the Medical University of South Carolina. She's one of the founders of Women of Impact, a national organization advocating the development of women leaders in healthcare. In June of this year, Dr. Conroy was named one of the 50 most influential clinical executives by Modern Healthcare magazine, recognizing her influence in terms of demonstrating leadership and impact in healthcare. But beyond titles, I can tell you that Dr. Conroy is down to earth, thoughtful, a very good listener, and despite her very busy schedule, is always willing to come and share her time with students, share her wisdom whenever I've invited her to come chat. Please help me welcome her to the podium.
Thank you, Roshini. It's really a pleasure to be here and participate in this joyful day. You know, I was sitting where you were 40 years ago. Do the math. I'm a little bit old. You know, a lot has changed in medicine, but one thing that hasn't changed is the importance of humanism in medicine and the importance it will hold for every single one of you. I want to share a story. It will be about the first time I really understood physically and emotionally humanism in medicine. My story is about an 80-year-old woman from a central part of the state of South Carolina. We'll call her Hattie. She was admitted to the medical ICU with a serious pneumonia. She was in the first bed of a 4-bed, very poorly designed unit on the 4th floor of the Medical University of South Carolina. When the sliding glass doors swooshed open every single minute, admitting another team or family member, I remember the hanging curtains around her bed just swirling. Of course, she was in the first bed by the door. She was a chicken farmer who had been transferred from a mid-state hospital to the university. I never saw a family member, but I was a 4th-year medical student tasked with taking her history for her admission. She had a wrinkly, kind face, white hair pulled back in a ponytail, and was somewhat overweight in that biscuit and gravy South Carolina way. She was not afraid. She trusted us to make the right decisions for her, beginning with 2 days of antibiotics and oxygen by mask, a change in course as her condition deteriorated, and intubation as her oxygen saturation continued to decrease, the addition of medication to support her blood pressure, 10 days of life support, and eventually an assessment that she had no cognitive activity in her brain. She was weaned without blood gases and taken off life support. I never lost the picture in my head of her shy smile, how she talked about her farm, my sense of failure, that she seemed to have just slipped out of our grasp. Although, as a 4th-year medical student, did I really know all the facts? I remember being disappointed as the pulmonologists looked at the monitor more than they looked at her. and they talked over her rather than to her. Every time I touched her during that stay, I spoke to her. And I stayed with her when she was weaned off life support. I held her hand as her heart rate decreased slowly and finally stopped, alone. I did not want her life to go unnoticed. So there's something about Hattie that really touched me. As physicians, we are the conglomeration of the experiences we have during our training. Every patient teaches us something about humanity, some more than other. We are a patchwork quilt of all of those experiences, complicated, intricate, but beautiful. And Hattie was the first patch in my quilt. You will all have a similar set of stories. You will have many patients that touch you emotionally and physically. It's probably a little bit amorphous now, but I am challenging you to give a voice to those stories. Share them. You will better understand your own humanity and that of the people you work with. These stories are the glue that hold you together as you enter a field that's filled with both joy and human suffering. One of medicine's founding father, William Osler, was an advocate of patient-centered care before the term even existed in the late 19th century. He once said, "He who studies medicine without books sails an uncharted area, but he who studies medicine without patients doesn't go to sea at all." He also said, "Listen to your patient. He is telling you the diagnosis." So before it was even popular, we were talking about humanism. Humanism in healthcare is characterized by respectful and compassionate relationship between physicians, as well as all members of the healthcare team and their patients. It reflects attitudes and behaviors that are sensitive to the values and the cultural and ethnic backgrounds of others. The humanistic healthcare professional demonstrates many of these inspirational characteristics. I'll just talk about a few. Integrity. When you can't make a promise, or when you make a promise to a patient or a colleague, you deliver on it, or you tell them why you can't. Excellence. You set personal and organizational goals and surpass them. Empathy, collaboration, and compassion. Compassionate leaders make an effort to see and feel situations from other people's perspectives before making decisions. They collaborate on making the best decisions together. This is not about who is right, but is what is right for that individual. And altruism and service, being committed to something bigger than yourself. The habits the humanistic physicians regularly practice are self-reflection, seeking connection with patients and colleagues, teaching, role modeling, striving to achieve balance. You could see some of those in my story about Hattie. But I would like to shift the definition of humanism a bit, because I think it's not about how we reflect the tenets of humanism, but it's how we preserve humanism for our patients. Success is when we value and respect each patient's individual humanity. I have a very good friend that's a healthcare futurist, and he had unexpected surgery to remove a renal mass, and he wrote kind of a thank you note about his experience. He wanted to thank the folks who meet frightened patients and their terrified families in the dark at 5 a.m. before outpatient surgery with kindness and walked them to where they need to go. He wants to thank the pre-op nurse who could easily focus on the tasks of keeping the patient safe, but who talks about everything except for surgery in order to put the patient at ease. He thanked the operating room professionals for whom this is one of 1,000 procedures that they do, but who remember that for this patient, this is the only one that matters. He wanted to thank the recovery room staff who realized that it can be unsettling to wake up alone. He wanted to thank the nurses who patiently stay to talk when it would be so much easier not to. And he wanted to thank the physicians and those who treated him and those friends that cared for him. This is a great example of humanism in medicine from the patient's perspective. There is a lot wrong with healthcare in the U.S., It costs too much, wastes a lot, and at its very worst can be harmful. But there is even more right with medicine in America. The science is breathtaking. The technologic advances are incomprehensible, and the compassion is heartwarming. So tap into your story, tell it. If you're not comfortable, start with your bathroom mirror or on your phone as you're driving alone. Keep working on your stories until you have a strong beginning, middle, and end. Sharing them with others not only helps them understand more about you, but they're emotionally moved in the sharing. These stories connect us. As providers, we take better care of our patients, and as patients, we benefit from feeling truly listened to. We can be the best of the best in the world of healthcare, but still treat every patient with incredible humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Conroy. I hope you're really enjoying and listening to these words. They're coming together like a really beautiful patchwork quilt already, creating stories of your own. We'll move to another part of the ceremony where I'm going to tell you a little bit about how each class at Geisel creates their mission statement. Shortly after orientation, the class is brought together to think about creating a unique mission statement that reflects them. And it is a statement that is really important because not only will it be read today for the first time at the white coat ceremony, but it is read at the transition ceremony at the end of second year, moving into their clinical year. It will be also read at graduation. So it's something that really is meaningful to these students. A committee is formed and the students craft a mission statement that is shared with the class and then iteratively revised until its final form produced today. So now I invite the class to stand and ask the leaders of the 2023 Mission Statement Committee to come to the podium to lead the class in recitation of the mission statement for the first time.
All right. I just want to make a quick comment on how amazing and humbling it was to be part of the committee that wrote this mission statement, because it was amazing to see what people wanted to submit and what the class is made of truly amazing people. So without further ado, starting our mission statement. While we, the class of 2023, arrived here from diverse backgrounds and will continue our journeys pursuing unique medical careers, we are bonded together in a common mission to serve others. We agree to continually improve ourselves so that we may better treat our patients, promote their human value, and appropriately understand the distinct cultural heritage that each of them brings. As members of this medical profession that has earned the trust of so many, we will strive to continually cultivate our compassion for others, act as leaders in the communities we serve, and be at the forefront of the advancement of medical science, all while maintaining our kindness, integrity, honor, and humility. In these endeavors, we will choose the hard right and stand, if need be alone, against wrongdoing. In our role as servant leaders, we will strive to improve healthcare and medicine, from bench to the bedside and beyond, for all humankind.
Thank you, class of 2023. That was a really fitting and beautiful, simple mission statement. Well done. So now for the main event, the white coat ceremony, and actually receiving and donning those white coats for the first time. So a little bit about how Geisel makes this ceremony unique. In each of your white coats in the pocket, there is a letter from an alum of the Geisel School of Medicine welcoming you to the profession of medicine. It is a tradition that brings great joy to both the alums as well as the students that receive them. So we hope at some point later on you will read this, perhaps not right now. So the ceremony will go as follows. Dr. Ogrink and I will share the honor of helping the students into their white coats. We'll try not to strangle you as we put them on. The students will then come to the mic and introduce themselves. They know what they will say. And Drs. Compton and Conroy will congratulate the students as they walk across the stage, and Drs. White and Rothstein will assist them in signing the mission statement. Families and guests, you are welcome to come forward and photograph your student as they are quoted. So will the front row of students please rise? And after you come to the podium, just in case you've forgotten Tina's instructions, you will announce your full name, hometown, and in a sentence or two, tell us who supported you to come here today.
Hi, my name is Maha Ahmed. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'd like to thank my family who's here with me today, especially my parents who are the most loving and selfless people in the world. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Annie Boyongan. I'm from Seoul, South Korea, and I would like to thank my mom, my dad, and my brother, who are three biggest supporters of my life. And I also like to thank teachers and mentors who shaped my path to medicine. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Christina Ali. I am from West Bloomfield, Michigan, and I would like to thank my entire family who is here today and ones that could not be here today, especially my mother and father in the audience. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Kathleen Allen. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I'd like to thank my family and friends, especially my mother and father.
Hello, my name is Nicole Allen. I'm from New York, New York, and I'd like to thank my partner, my rock, Loxon. I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ramina Almada. I'm from Asuncion, Paraguay. I'd like to thank my family, especially my dad, Uncle Richard, and my sister Flo. All the strangers and friends who helped me get here, and my classmates, because they always keep me smiling and laughing every day, so thank you.
My name is Blair Anderson. I'm from Portland, Oregon, and surprise, surprise, I would like to thank my family, some of whom are in the audience, particularly my mom, who did an amazing job raising 3 kids all by herself, and Greg, I truly couldn't have done this without you. Thanks.
My name is Saf Masood Ansari. I'm from Central Valley, New York. I'm here today because of the support and love of my brother, my sister, my parents, and my grandparents. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sarah Banerjee, and I'm from Lincoln, Massachusetts.
I wouldn't be here today without the love and support of so many people, but a special thank you to my parents for being here and all of you guys for sharing the journey with me.
Hi, my name is Arham Barkatullah. I'm from Saratoga, California, and I'd like to thank my family and friends, especially my parents.
Hello, I'm Brendan Barth. I'm from Hanover, New Hampshire. I'd like to thank my parents here tonight and everyone else in this wonderful town that I seem to never be leaving.
Hi, my name is Aya Mahderbashi. I'm Iraqi Canadian and I'm coming from Toronto. I'm incredibly grateful for my parents, my siblings, and my extended family and friends all over the world. Thank you. Hello, I'm Lindsay Becker. I'm from Lawrenceville, New Jersey, and I'd just like to say thank you to my family and friends who are here today, and to my grandfather for inspiring me.
Hello, my name is Joseph Bayo from Miami, Florida, and I'd like to thank my entire family who probably make about half the live stream viewers about now. Thanks to my mom and all my friends as well who have gotten me here. Thank you.
My name is Charlotte Berry. I'm from Rochester, Minnesota. I'd like to thank my handsome partner, Chris, for being here today, as well as my good friends, Caroline and Abigail. This never could have happened without my mom, my dad, and my younger brother, John. I love you guys so much.
Hi, my name is Sylvie Bertrand. I'm also from Hanover, New Hampshire. Thank you, Dad and Mom. I love and appreciate the heck out of both of you.
Hello, my name is Mackenzie Bronson. I'm from Telluride, Colorado, and I want to thank my parents, my brother, my future sister-in-law for being on my team and teaching me the value of hard work.
Hi, I'm Rachel Brown. I'm from Fishers, Indiana. First and foremost, I want to thank my parents for their unending support for me, all the women who have served in healthcare before me, especially my twin sister Renee, and beyond that, also the incredible mentors and who basically helped me be here today as well, the women of Theta Cycling. Secondly, I want to thank the Phoenix Streamer Scholar students in Boulder, Colorado for teaching me not just to show up with the hopes of fixing someone's problems, but to really truly be with someone and to be present with them through their successes and their struggles. And I'll be back in May 2020 for your graduation.
morning. My name is Priscilla Ceballos, and I'm from Houston, Texas, by way of Brazil. And I would like to thank my family and my friends who are like family, Abby, Sam, Ken, my sister-in-law, Stasha, my brother, Clevin, my dad, Gavin, and my mom, who couldn't be here today but is watching on live stream. Danke für alles, Mama. Ich liebe dich ganz viel. Ich wünsche, dass du wärst hier. And lastly, to the Geisel Admissions Committee for inviting me on this journey.
Hello, my name is Amal Chima, and I'm from Sharon, Massachusetts. I'm so grateful to my friends, mentors, teachers, the random strangers who told me that it was a good idea to go into medicine. And I'm so grateful to my family, my 3 sisters, as well as my parents, whose sacrifices I will never really know. I love you, I thank you, and I'm sharing this one with you.
Hi, everyone. Excuse my voice today. My name's Jan Yu, and I'm from the small town of Naugatuck, Connecticut. I want to say a special thanks to my grandparents, my parents, and my twin brother. And I also want to thank all of my classmates and everyone who's here today for their past, current, and future support.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to thank my friends and family, and especially my brother, for being my inspiration. He joined the Army as a cyber officer, so naturally I had to go and join the Navy and go to medical school.
Hi, my name is Isadora Guarino Carnival Detweiler. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and I'm very thankful for my parents, my mom and my dad, and my wonderful husband, Colin. Thank you so much for everything.
Good morning, my name is Maura Duray. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and there are a number of people that I would have to thank for getting me here today, but specifically my mom and dad, who had an ER visit yesterday after landing at Boston Logan, and my brother, who is a current Geisel student as well, and my sister, who is just never-ending support, has always gotten me through. So thank you to everyone.
Hi, my name is Liesel Eibschutz, and I'm from San Luis Obispo, California. I feel so honored to be amongst such a remarkable group of peers. I would not be here today if it weren't for my dad, who is my idol and role model, my mom, who is a constant source of support, and my sister, who is my best friend. And to everyone out there who's watching on live stream, thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
Good morning. My name is Jade Enright. I'm from Park City, Utah, and I am so grateful for my mom and dad and their support. They are truly the strongest people I know.
Good morning. My name is Michelle Gaffney. I'm from Boulder, Colorado.
I'd like to thank my friends, mentors, and family, especially my parents. So grateful for your never-ending love and support. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Haider Gayasuddin, and I'm from Newburyport, Massachusetts. I'm incredibly grateful for my parents and both of my sisters, Zara and Aaliyah. I don't know where you are. I hope you came in.
Good morning. I'm Leah Gillette. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Thank you to my parents for all of your support over the years. Thanks.
Good morning. My name is Bobby Gomez. I'm from Shawnee, Kansas. I'm moving here from New York City, where I spent the past decade. It's where I met my incredible wife, who I'd like to thank her, my family, her family, and all the people who helped me along the way. So, thank you.
Hi, my name is Fatima Sarah Haider. I'm from Michigan and Lebanon, the country. I'd like to thank all of you for being here, but also my parents. شكرا ماما وبابا لتضحياتكم إلي اللهم ارحمكم كما ربياني صغيرا. Thank you. That was in English.
Hi, my name is Elena Haight. I'm from Nevada City, California. I want to thank my entire family who's here today, especially my mom, who's my best friend and my idol. She lets me call her 3 times a day and doesn't complain. And also a really special team of doctors in California that has made it possible for me to be here today.
Hi, I'm Meg Hanley. I was raised in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm supported and encouraged by my family, and in particular, the 3 here today, my Aunt Mary, my dad, and my very pregnant sister. That could be a DHMC baby.
Hello, I'm Emily Harmon. I'm from Petersburg, West Virginia. I'd like to thank my parents with me here today, as well as my brother John and my sister Heather, for their unconditional support always, as well as many, many friends and teammates, coaches, and mentors along the way that have provided so much inspiration and motivation.
Hi, I'm Catherine Rynn Heflin from Silver Lake, Kansas. I would like to thank my family here in the crowd and those live streaming from Arizona, California, Kentucky, and Kansas. And I am also incredibly grateful for my encouraging and inspiring partner, Jordy. And last, I just want to thank all the financial aid that has helped me every step along the way and open doors. Thank you.
Hey there, I lost my voice. My name is Gus. I'm from Folsom, California. And I'd like to thank my beautiful mom, my dad, and my two younger sisters, Elsa and Hannah, for helping me get here today. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Yuan David Hu. I'm from Beijing, Boston, Massachusetts, and Hamden, Connecticut. I want to thank all of the friends, family, and mentors that have helped me get here today, and especially thank my mother, my father, my brother, and my partner, Sadie McQuilkin. Thank you all so much. Mama, Papa, 我爱你，谢谢你们，没有你，没有我。
Good morning. My name is Eric Jane. I'm the third one from Hanover, New Hampshire. And I really want to thank my family and my parents for everything they've done for me after 26 years. They still do things for me every single day. And I also want to thank this community. There's so many members whose generosity over the years has helped me get here. So thank you so much.
Good morning. My name's Kennedy Jensen. I'm from Pena, New York. Mom and Dad, I love you guys so much, and I never would have been here without you. My little brother Dane, thanks for being my best friend. And Matt, thanks for being my adventure buddy and partner in crime.
Hello, my name is Tomas Jimenez. I'm from San Luis Obispo, California. I want to thank my parents, mom and dad, for being here. They missed a wedding to be here at their only son's only white coat ceremony, so thank you. And my sister, who's watching maybe from San Diego, if she woke up in time. Hey, Sophia. Thanks.
Howdy, y'all. My name's Andrew Jones, and I'm from Portland, Oregon. I want to thank, obviously, my friends, my family, my beautiful wife, all for all their support, and especially my father. Even though he didn't stay on this earth long enough to see me here today, he really inspired me to get here, and I hope I can continue to get to know him through this process.
Hello, everyone. I want to start off by thanking God for being an unwavering source of support through this entire journey. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my 5 siblings, my friends, and my mentors for also being unwavering sources of support. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. My name is Ifeoma Kamalu. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
Hello, my name is Jamie Karch. I'm from Gold Canyon, Arizona. I would like to thank my family, those who are here and those who are not, my friends, and all my mentors, especially Mike. I could not have done it without you guys.
Hi, my name is Abigail Kime, and I'm from Williston, Vermont, and I just wanted to thank my parents and Zachary for their unconditional love and support, and for all the people who believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. So, thank you.
All right. Hi, my name is Kenny Kim. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'd like to thank my parents who are here today, my little brother watching from San Diego, and my late grandfather for all the support they've given me.
Hello, my name is Katie Kinnear. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and my family, especially my mom, have been my biggest supporters on my journey to get here.
Good morning. My name is Amy Shuting Liang, and I'm from Vancouver, Canada, in Seattle. I would like to thank everyone, especially my family, for my family's, especially my parents' unconditional support, and my sister, who's my best friend. I'm also super thankful for my mentors, professors, and friends who helped me get to where I am today. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Chris Leitz. I'm from Cold Spring Harbor, New York, and I would not be here today without the love and support of my parents, so a special thank you to both of you.
Good morning. My name is Sean Liu. I'm from New York, New York. I want to thank my family and friends, especially my mom and dad, for their endless support and for inspiring me to follow my dreams. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Reed Macy. I'm from Hooksett, New Hampshire, not Hanover. I'd like to thank my loved ones, my friends back home, and my partner, Erica. I'd also, above all, like to thank my mom, dad, and brother who've loved me, supported me, and challenged me. That last one's for my brother. Through all these years. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Michael Margron from Morris Plains, New Jersey, and I want to thank my family, friends, and mentors along the way, and specifically my mother and father, my partner, Ananya. I love you guys so much. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Chad Markey. I am from Houston, Texas. I would like to thank my extended family who are hopefully watching from Nebraska and Texas. My younger sister, Erin, my older brother, Chris, and more importantly, my loving mother who's been a model for sacrifice, resilience, and empathy. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Emily May. I grew up in Cody, Wyoming, and Polson, Montana. I think I speak for our whole class when I say we're very grateful for Dr. Myers for convincing us that this is a friendly place to be. And all my friends and family, and especially my stepsister Jennifer, who has this knack for showing up when I'm having a really hard time and pushing me on to the next step.
Hi, I'm Linda Morris. I'm from Ridgewood, New Jersey, and I'd like to thank my incredibly loving mom and dad, all my amazing siblings, and all my loved ones, everyone else who helped me get here, and I feel so lucky. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marilyn Ndukwe. I'm from Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my siblings. I would also like to thank my mentors and colleagues at Gilead, Sheila who's here, but also the random people I interact with in random places who continue to inspire me. And above all, I wouldn't be here without God's grace. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Michaela O'Connor. I'm from Concord, New Hampshire. I want to thank my family, especially my mom and my dad. They're pretty remarkable people. I also want to thank my 3 older brothers, Devin, Kian, and Rory, and also my dog, Brody. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Sean O'Donnell. I'm from Halifax, Massachusetts, and I just want to thank my family, Mom, Dad, Aaron, Kelly. I love you, and I couldn't be here without you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dennis Obat. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya, and I'd like to thank my dad and my sister for doing everything they could to get me here. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is, I always lose my voice. My name is Chiamaka Okorie. I'm from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. I would like to thank Yannick and Ali, who made it here to support me today. And of course, my family who are watching right now because they couldn't make it. But your love and support and immense sacrifice are the reason I'm here today, and you're the reason I keep going. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mivo Tieno. I was born in Nairobi, Kenya. Grew up in Mapleton, Georgia. I would like to thank 3 groups of people today. First, I'd like to thank my parents for their total unconditional support throughout my very expensive ambitions. I'd like to thank my siblings, best friends I've made along the way, and mentors for always believing in me. And finally, I'd like to thank my classmates, but specifically the 2 TBL groups I've been a part of, because you guys could have been difficult, but you've been the greatest so far, so thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tom Palladino. I'm originally from Edison, New Jersey, and I'd just like to thank all of my friends and family for their continued support. Thanks.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jasmine Panton. I'm originally from Palm City, Florida. I'd like to thank my mother and father, Dr. Bradley and Sylvia Panton, who are here today, my older brother, Kyle, my younger sister, Alyssa, who's watching from her college dorm room, and especially my younger brother, Zach. I'm very honored to be on this journey with you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zachary Panton. I'm also from Palm City, Florida. What a coincidence. I would like to thank my family, my father and mother, Brad and Sylvia, and my siblings, Kyle, Jasmine, and Alyssa. Love you guys. To all my friends who are watching on live stream, it's kind of early, so I don't know if you're up, but thank you all so much. And to my mentor and friend, Dr. Garrett, who's out there somewhere, thank you.
Good morning. I'm Emily Pengelly from Portland, Oregon. I'm incredibly grateful for my partner, Craig, for making every day the best it can be. To my family, an incredible army of friends for all their support. And to my classmates, I've learned so much from you in such an incredibly short amount of time. Thank you.
My name is Andrew Panetta. I'm from Los Angeles, California, by the way of San Francisco. I'd like to thank my mom and dad. I couldn't do it without your love and support. And thank you, Mom, for putting in 30-plus years of night shift while raising 2 kids. And I couldn't have done this or be here today without my wife, Diana. Thank you for showing me what it means to be human every single day and for inspiring me. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name's Maria Pomponio, and I'm from North Caldwell, New Jersey. I'd like to thank the 2 people here with me today, my mom and my best friend, Taylor, who are always front and center and have never given up on me. I'd also like to thank my really awesome classmates, as well as my Anki deck for getting me through these first 2 months of school. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Katie Coral Stevens. I'm from Bozeman, Montana. I want to thank all of the strong women in my life, my mom, my grandma, my nana, and my dad.
Hi, my name is Paulo Ramirez. I'm from Pasadena, California. I want to thank my family for making it out here, my friends for who helped get me here, and also my close mentor, Theodore.
Good morning. My name is Tim Rainier from Duluth, Minnesota, and I'd like to thank my parents and my sister for their love and support in this journey.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christian Rizzuto. I'm from Glenville, New York, and I'd like to thank my Uncle Charlie and my cousin Jesse for their invaluable advice and wisdom in getting me here today. But most of all, I want to thank my mom and dad. Your unending love and support mean the world to me.
Hello, everyone. I'm Christopher Roldan. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I'd like to thank my loving and beautiful girlfriend, Zoe. I'm sorry I didn't make you pancakes this morning. I hope this makes up for it. And my mom and dad, love you guys, and my brother, Oscar, who's on call. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Yvette Ronner, and I'm from Brookline, Massachusetts. I'd like to thank my mom for being my biggest supporter, my brother for being my best friend, and my sister for always inspiring me. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shannon Ryan. I'm from Camarillo, California. First and foremost, I want to thank God for getting me here today, for my parents and my extended family for loving, supporting me, encouraging me to always follow my goals, for my friends who have been my biggest cheerleaders, especially Marina, who's watching from live stream right now, and to my incredible partner, Kevin, for loving me, supporting me, and holding my hand each step of the way. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Madeline Schneider, but you can call me Madsy. I'm from Brunswick, Maine, and I feel so lucky today because the three people that have helped me the most in this journey are here today. My mom, Maria, my father, Conrad, and my boyfriend, Will. You mean the world to me, and I love you all so much.
Hi, I'm Yoga Shintu. I'm from Hangzhou, China. First, I want to thank my parents. 爸爸妈妈，谢谢你们一直支持我。And I want to thank my boyfriend for moving to this very cold town to be with his medical school girlfriend. Thank you, guys.
My name is Robbie Sikora from Calais, Vermont. I'd like to thank Mom and Dad, my siblings, David Gracie and Abby Faith, Elsie, Stephen Joseph, my grandparents, church family, and mentor, Dr. Cal Blessing. Wouldn't be here without you, and thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Tanya Sorensen. I'm from Buffalo, New York, and I'd like to thank my friends, family, colleagues, professors, and most of all, my husband, Harris.
Hi, everyone. My name is Arvind Suresh. I'm originally from Orange County in California. And I'd like to thank everyone in my family, including my mom and my dad, and everyone who is in India and who couldn't be here today for all their unconditional love and support. Thank you.
Hi there. I'm Liam Sinan from Bedford, New Hampshire. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my Aunt Kath, brother Patrick, sister Sheila, and my on-doctoring group.
Hi, my name is Priyanka Tade. I'm from West Windsor, New Jersey. I'd love to thank my mom, my dad, my brother Rohan, Sonali, all the Maushis and Kakas in India that are live streaming or watching the live stream. I would be lost without all of you, and thank you.
Good morning. My name is Kate Telma. I'd like to thank my parents who are here today and the countless friends and especially my sister, Caroline. Thank you.
This is nice. My name is Isabel Tercio. I'm from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and Boca Raton, Florida. And I definitely would not be here today had it not been for the countless friends I've made along the way, as well as my family, especially my mom, Betty, shout out, my dad, Alex, and my sister, didn't leave you out. I love you all so much, and thank you for all the sacrifices. Mwen apresye tout bagay ou fe pou mwen.
Hi, my name is Samron. I was born in Iraq and I grew up in El Paso, Texas. And for all their unconditional love, for their support, and for putting up with all my shenanigans, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Rahuma, and shukran.
My name is Noah Tachi. I'm from Weston, Massachusetts. I want to thank all my coaches, mentors who've gotten me to this point. A special thanks to my family and friends, particularly my mother and my grandfather who taught me the true meaning of commitment, family, and hard work. So thank you guys for all challenging me to be a better person. Thank you.
I'm Sean Turner from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'd like to thank my family, friends, specifically Dan and Frankie, and then the veteran community. Thanks.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Irene Victoria Vargas. I am from Trujillo, Peru, and Miami, Florida. Today, I want to thank my mom, my dad, for their unconditional love and support. I'm going to say a few words in Spanish for them. Gracias, mamá. Gracias, papi, por sus sacrificios que han hecho. No estuviera aquí sin ustedes. I also want to thank my sister, who's been my best friend. We are twins and we've always been together, and she's believed in me in so many times when I didn't even believe in myself. I want to thank my partner Jorge, who's here, who's supported me for so many years, and I want to thank everybody, my mentors, friends, and just everybody, strangers that I've met along the way who have given me words of wisdom, and my classmates who are all amazing and all very happy. So thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Ellen Dulski-Watkins, and I'm from Ferrisburg, Vermont. I'd like to thank my parents, Dr. Matt Watkins and Dr. Lisa Dulski, or as I know them, Mom and Dad. I'd love to thank my brothers, Jamie and Peter, my wonderful sisters-in-law, Annie and Charlotte, and all my dear, dear friends. I am so thankful. I am so, so thankful. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nakia Whiten. I'm from Franklin, Vermont.
And I want to give a special thanks to my mom, my dad, and my grandmother, all three of whom are here today and have been with me through the entirety of this journey. I wouldn't be here without you guys telling me that I could be over and over again. So thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Ray. I'm from Colleyville, Texas, and I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister for cheering me on and supporting me through all the ups and the downs and the twists and the turns.
Hi, I'm Dylan Sergev. I'm from Monroe, Connecticut. I would like to thank my parents, my siblings, Carly and Edward, my grandparents, and my partner, Lynn. They have been so supportive of me, and they continue to be so important. Thank you.
As someone very wise, I think, and famous said, it takes a village, does it not? And it's so lovely to hear the class thank everybody who allowed this to happen and understand that people believe in you, we believe in you, and so believing in yourself becomes necessary. Rise again, and we'll give them a final warm welcome. I'll ask you to take your seat for one small minute, just to give some final instructions. So to the class of 2023, we really hope you remember and hold in your hearts the true meaning beyond the symbolism of the white coat, your mission statement, and remember to make these real when it gets tough, because it will, right? That's just part of life. So now for the thank yous. No ceremony like this comes together without the hard work of many, actually those behind the scenes, not on the stage, including these cue sheets, without which I wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you to the following for contributing help and support for the ceremony: the Dean's Office, the Office of Admissions, Alumni Relations, Medical Education, and Student Affairs. Thank you to our incredible staff: Tina Hoisington, Lori Avery, Michelle Shamley, Margot Gwendelzoff, Caitlin Marr, Annette Ryan, and Taryn Weinstein. An official class photo will be taken immediately following the ceremony, so students, please remain seated as the others exit the auditorium. We would like to ask all the guests to please exit the auditorium and enjoy the reception in the banquet hall at the Hanover Inn. Our staff will direct you to where it is, and your students will join you very shortly after this official photo. Thank you and enjoy the day.